Pashmina, Cuddle, and fake fur. They're super soft, but sometimes they can be super hard to embroider. I have the solution for that. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Hope Yoder with Embellish, manufactured by R&K Distributing. Before we get started, I want to tell you about this amazing free 4-page reference guide that you can print from our webpage, which is rnk-embellished.com. Look under the resources and be sure to check out our big video explaining the mystery behind all the different types of stabilizer. And then on the second, third, and fourth page, we have all the cool things that everybody wants to embroider on today, and we give you the recipe for success. So we're going to be working on the column that is called flannel, wool blend, pashmina, acrylic wool fabric without nap or with small amount of nap. And then there's a section that is called fleece, minky, cuddle, and fake fur. So you can have a printed guide if you choose to go and print that out. So let's first talk about the pashmina. And we're going to work with this Winter Critter embroidery collection. This is a brand new raw edge applique collection that is amazing. In fact, it comes with a free quilt pattern that you see behind me. So if you like what you see back there, you're going to get the free quilt pattern with a design. But what I want to talk about is the pashmina. So let me just kind of open this up to show you. This feels like flannel or acrylic, and we purchased it. We didn't make it, and it's drapey and it's soft. I wouldn't say it has a big pile, but we do need to be careful that the embroidery doesn't sink down into it. So let's come back here to look at the design. Now with this design, we did use one product, and you'll notice on the reference material, anytime you do machine applique, you should use a webbing, a fusible webbing on the back of the fabric before you do the embroidery. Now we have this amazing webbing, and there's other videos. You want to be sure to check out Embellish Foolproof Repositionable Webbing. So I do have that back on the wrong side of the fabric for the applique. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is I want to use a fusible soft cutaway. If you can fuse it, do it. So this fabric was very easy to iron, but I did use a pressing cloth so that I didn't melt the acrylic. So I had a lower temperature iron, which is perfect because that is what our fusible Embellish fusible soft cutaway requires. To adhere it, you're going to use a low temperature iron. And so we fused this to the back of the wool pashmina or the acrylic pashmina, and then we just hooped it. And when we did that, before we did all that, we want to make sure that we're going to use a topper on this. So we didn't use a topper underneath the applique, but we do use a topper after the applique tack down step. Then we're going to use our Iron Away clear topper from Embellish. This is amazing. You're going to pull away the excess, and if there's any in the little areas, which in this design there wasn't, you could take the tip of your iron, set on a low temperature, roll it around, and it just disappears. So we do want to use a topper on that. And then when we're all done, the important thing is our fusible soft cutaway. It's amazing. It holds 10,000 stitches in a 4x4 hoop. So this design wasn't needing a floater underneath, so I didn't have to worry about that. But if you do have a bigger design, check out the reference material and it'll tell you what type of floater to use. So the soft cutaway, it still leaves it. I've washed this probably about 5 or 6 times and it still looks amazing. And let me show you the back of this. So when I was done doing my embroidery, we went ahead and we just trimmed around, just leaving maybe 1/8 of an inch of the soft cutaway. And when I'm all done, we did one on each side. Got this beautiful styling. We did 2 different colors of fabric. And where did I go here? Let's see. 2 ends right there. So it drapes. Look how nice it drapes. Perfect. And that's because our soft cutaway is just exactly what its name implies, super soft. Now let's move on to Cuddle or minky or fake fur. Now that is really something that could take some special handling, but we have the perfect solution for you. We're going to be working with this therapy pack embroidery collection, and these are really cute in the hoop hot or cold packs. And so let me just take one of these and open it up, and then you've got these cute little hot pads that you can freeze, or you can put them in the microwave, and they're cute little covers for adults, or it could be for children. So you've got the children, the Boo Boo pack, and then we've got the Boo Boo pack, and then the Boo Boo bear, but we have some cute adult ones. So on here we have the penguin, and I love the little cucumber because I travel a lot. My eyes kind of get puffy sometimes with being dehydrated, and this is great from the freezer to my eyes or a migraine. But we're going to be working with this eye. So we made this obviously for an adult. If you wanted a cool cold pack on your eye, it would be perfect to use. But one of our educators made this stinking cute design. So let me move this out of the way and show you this sample. Isn't this adorable? This is fake fur. I mean, y'all, look at this. It's got a lot of loft to it. I don't even know that this would be a low pile fake fur. I'm thinking it is a medium, and we wanted to do something that you may not want to tackle at home to show you how amazing the products and using all the right stuff. So we took this eye, and she just mirror imaged it in Embellish Maker software, and she embroidered it. And you guys, look at that. Do you see any fibers poking through the filled stitches? You don't. And that's because we used the good stuff, the premium stabilizer. So with this, I don't know that I would hoop this with the top hoop over the fur. I'd be afraid that it would crush this acrylic fur. So in that case, instead of using the fusible soft cutaway like we did, we're going to use the Embellish sticky tearaway. So to do that, I'm going to hoop the stabilizer, and I think I have a hoop right here behind me that we've prepped out. So I am going to hoop the stabilizer only, shiny side up, and then I just remove the paper so it exposes the sticky background. And then I would take my design or my fabric, and I would stick it to the hoop, and that way it's stuck. Now, to make sure that those towel fibers don't poke through, we have two toppers. You have to use a topper on this, or it's just going to be a hot mess. So this is Embellish Iron Away Clear Topper. So I have basted in the hoop the topper, done all of my stitching, and then I ripped it away, and it ripped away clean. I didn't need to iron it away, but you know what? It will never come out. It's permanently trapped underneath the thread, which is what I want. So as I was going to wear this, if it was a little jacket, actually the educator, and I wish I had the sample, but I didn't even think about getting it. It's adorable. It was a hat, and it was a fake fur around the rim. And on our fan group, there's just a beautiful little girl modeling this hat. And so how cute is that? So that is Cuddle fake fur minky or a Pashmina. All the right stuff means beautiful embroidery.